Have you ever looked at something you see all the time and just wondered about it? Something that might even be in your backpack right this second. Well, today, we're going to solve the incredible and kind of crooked secret of the banana.
All right, let's get right to it. The big question. Why on earth are bananas curved? I've heard some pretty silly ideas, like maybe they're bent so they can smile at you. But today, we're going to peel back the truth and find out the real science behind that famous banana bend.
You got it. And to answer that big question, we have to travel back to the very beginning. We have to see how a banana is born. And let me tell you, it is quite an adventure. So, first things first, the banana plant is full of surprises. You'd think it's a tree, right? Looks like one. But nope, it's actually the world's biggest herb. And that thick stem? It isn't even wood. It's a fake trunk made of giant leaves all wrapped up super tight. Whoa, okay, hold on. Look at that! What is that giant purple thing hanging down? It looks like a huge, heavy teardrop. It really is heavy. That's the flower bunch, and that's where all the magic happens. Tiny baby bananas start to sprout from the flowers. And here's a really cool fact. One single banana is called a finger, and a group of them is called a hand. Kind of makes sense, right? And because that whole bunch is so heavy, all those little banana fingers start out pointing straight down to the ground. Okay, I think I'm getting it. So they start on a giant herb inside that big droopy flower thing, and they point down. But wait a minute, if they start by growing down towards the dirt, how in the world do they end up curved and pointing up? That is the secret. It's this incredible race. See, the bananas are in a battle. You've got gravity pulling them down, but at the same time, they need to reach up for sunlight to get energy. There's a big science-y name for it, negative geotropism, which is just a really fancy way of saying growing away from the ground. So it all happens in 3 really simple steps. First, like we saw, that heavy flower bunch hangs down. That means the baby bananas also start growing straight down. But then, and this is the amazing part, they realize they need sunlight to grow big and strong. So they literally make a U-turn and start bending upwards, fighting against gravity the whole way. And that bend, that's what gives us the famous banana curve. Oh, I get it. So bananas aren't the only ones who do this? Have you ever seen a sunflower in a field? How it turns its head to follow the sun all day? Or even a plant on your windowsill that's kind of leaning towards the light? That's exactly what bananas are doing. They're just reaching for the sun with their whole body. Exactly. But hold on, because this banana story has one more secret that might totally surprise you. You ready for this one? You might only see 1 or 2 kinds of bananas at the store, but check this out. There are more than 1,000 different types of bananas in the world. Isn't that wild? 1,000. It is wild, and not all of them are super curvy. The yellow one we usually eat is called the Cavendish banana. And yeah, it's famous for its big bend. But other kinds can be shorter or fatter or almost totally straight. Some are even red or blue. Wow, okay, my brain is officially full of banana facts. This is awesome. So just so we remember it all, let's go over that crooked mystery one last time. Okay, let's break it down. It all starts with that heavy flower bunch hanging down. Gravity makes the baby bananas point to the ground at first, but then they curve upwards in a big race to reach the sunlight they need for energy. And there you have it. That's the simple, crooked truth about why bananas are bent. So, the next time you peel a banana, you'll know that curve isn't just a smile, it's the story of an incredible journey toward the sun. It really makes you wonder, what other funny-shaped fruits and veggies out there have a secret story to tell? Thanks for figuring this one out with us.